have an open mind. Just because we vegans say something that you don't like to hear does not mean that it's not right. Remember, there are far more ex-carnists than there have ever been ex-vegans. First, those people were not vegan in the first place. So you can check out my song about those people, about fake fa and about that Swift guy, Tim Swift, and you see actually that they are full of crap. You never go ex-vegan if you are truly vegan, because if you are truly vegan, you are vegan for the animals. You are not be plant-based. You not only follow a plant-based diet, and diet around plants. You also don't wear anything that comes from animals. You don't buy leather or animal skins or other animal skins. You don't wear fur. You don't buy silk. You don't buy anything that comes from animals because you are against animal exploitation. Because veganism is intertwined with animal rights. It is about justice. It is a moral imperative. Just like not abusing dogs. Just like not abusing cats. Just like not raping women. Just like me not taking one race over another race. Veganism is not a privilege. Anybody can be vegan. You don't have to buy Beyond Meat burgers to go vegan. You can be vegan and eat fruits. You can be a fruitarian vegan. And then you eating bananas and oranges and mangoes. Or kaki fruits and durian fruits. Kiwi fruits and coconut nuts, for example. You also can be cooked vegan, how eat whole food plant-based cooked foods, like potatoes, like rice, brown rice, black rice, and you can also have red rice. That is the color red. The color of my lips a bit. Or this one? Yeah, I do this. So people, this time, it is done. Put the ego away. I am, for the longest part of my life now, having not eaten animal products, so it is not necessary. So stop saying that you need animal protein to survive. It is just not true. Because otherwise I will be probably dead as hell. I will be completely dead. Yes, I'm skinny. Yes, I know. But that's not because I cannot become bigger if I want. I just don't want to look like a bodybuilder. I want more to look like a cycler, and for be a cycler or a runner, I have the perfect body size. I have a perfect body for that kind of of a profession or that kind of sport. I'm skinny, my legs are a bit stronger than by the most people. I can kick your ass with my feet, not with my arms, but I can kick them with my feet. Furthermore, stop being hypocritical and step in the virtual century already. Why do you make excuses for things you also don't want that others make excuses when you are the victim? Imagine that people are killing you or stealing your home from you just because they want to have some hamburger meat. That's what they do with the people in the rainforest, the animals that living in the rainforest. You know, like I've said in my video about what is destroying the rainforest, around 91% of all the deforestation is because of animal agriculture, and around 80% of all the deforestation is because of cattle ranching. So, do the math, people. What is destroying the rainforest? Oh yeah, Brazilian beef industry. Get you, mate. Go vegan. Go vegan to piss Bolsonaro off. And also Trump. And other animal body parts subsidizers. The only reason they're also subsidized there is because you are buying the products. If more people are starting to eat plant-based burgers, then they will become far easy, far less expensive than the animal body parts. Why? Why? Because it costs far less to produce them. The only reason McDonald's can sell the burgers for the price they do is because of the subsidies that they're getting. You don't have to believe me, do the math. It takes around 20, let's take a conservative static, around 20 pounds of plant food to create 1 pound of animal feed, of animal flesh, of cow. It's a low conservative estimate, if you ask me, because the numbers go all up to 26 per pound of hamburger flesh. So it should actually be at least 20 times be as expensive as non-animal patties. But why not? Because of the insane capitalist system, supply and demand and corporate sponsoring by the government. Just 1% of all the subsidies, of all the food subsidies in the United States are going to plants. Around 70% goes to the animal agriculture industry. Check this video out about carnism as a cult, because it is a very good and maybe it opens your mind a bit. Think about it if you are trying to check this video out. But furthermore, all through pastoralist stages. First, smart and ridiculous. Second stage, it is violently opposed. People are starting to understand what they do is wrong and justifiable, but they want that to change because they want to conserve their own bad habits, their own privilege. And the state would have full evidence. The last steps. Acceptance. Some people come far easier to that last part than others, but if they are on that place, then we have created a change. But you can start by creating change in your life. Don't let social pressure, or so like I to call it, anti-social pressure, because eating animals is not social. It is tribal, you can maybe say, but it's not social. Because if something is social, it should be civilized, it should be with kindness, and it should be gentle. But there's nothing gentle about slitting the throats of living beings who don't want to die, or shooting them in the head, or gas them like Hitler have done with Jews. If you are not the victim, don't imagine it entirely from your point of view. Because if you are not the victim, it becomes pretty easily to mock your victims, label them stupid and dirty. I say that the life don't matter at all. But when you are the victim, you speak up for the victims. Like we vegans do. We speak up for victims, innocent animals. Yes, there are living beings. Funny fact, according to the slave master law, blacks were not considered humans. They were considered chattel. And chattel and cattle both come from the Latin word capitale, which means property. Slaves were considered livestock and were transported with other livestock.